They're AAA in Toronto.
There's a field in every city in America.
It probably is. Welcome to Game Day Battle, where Cleveland sports news meets biased and outspoken opinion. Most of the Game Day crew here, Brett, is not able to make it. He is on vacation for the 4th of July holiday all the way through the week.
Yeah.
So he's out having some fun, and we're here having fun.
What's a vacation?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Time away from drinking? No, that's not it either. It's,
Kids and like work and stuff?
I don't know.
You go away?
He went somewhere. Him and his whole family, I guess, went somewhere.
I'll have to Google that.
They do that stuff. Google a vacation. That's DST, Dale Shantz Tercey, if you prefer. And sporting the Browns gear, I know you're kind of hep for the.
It's like the dead zone of sports right now. I mean, if you're not a major baseball nut, this is a tough time. There's nothing happening right now, so we're officially 10 weeks away from the kickoff of the NFL preseason. So I'm excited.
10 weeks
Can't wait
away?
to see Richardson just take it up the hole for the first time, and Whedon throw a pass and turn some heads.
Yeah, right there.
Get him.
There you go.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good times.
It shall be, and it's coming up soon. I know we'll do some stuff out live for the start of the Browns season,
absolutely.
kicking it off
Maybe
right.
a little tailgate show.
Mm-hmm.
Get out there live with you.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Live from the Muni lot.
There you go.
With the Muni Elves, and one of them right here,
That's right, baby.
Ramon Torres, and still supporting the Indians at this point. Dale's kind of jumped off ship at this.
Yeah,
but,
this was in the closet, so.
Hey.
Well, we've got some tribe tonight, and we
I'm
do
supporting the All-Stars, man.
the All-Stars,
Yeah,
and that's
hey.
I'd like to get into. Yeah, let's give a round of applause
Hey,
for
I believe it was Meatloaf who said 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
2 out of 3 ain't bad, and Kipnis is the one that we want to get a little bit of feedback on.
Hey, I got a little blow I want to make on these Yankee All-Stars like Robinson Cano. You play in a Little League baseball park, so of course your numbers are going to be exaggerated, and that's why every guy on that team goes for 20 home runs at least a year, and it's just kind of a cheap way to get their names into the history books a little bit. It's almost like cheating.
Not true.
Colorado Rockies playing in that 325 over right.
Yep.
Mike, you could go out there and chuck those balls over there. So.
Well, you would have to say the same for Boston and the other fields that people have that are shorter than.
Well,
normal.
I mean,
Boston's got the green
Boston's got
monster.
the green
Yeah,
ball.
well,
I mean, that
you see what
levels it
that-
out. Man.
No,
Yeah.
but it
Yeah.
just hit the opposite field.
Have you seen that thing?
225.
New York's a joke.
New York's a joke.
Stadium is
And
a joke.
as we know, because we opened the place up. Do you remember that? With
Yeah.
like 12 home runs or
Yeah.
some crazy crap like that?
It's insane. If you could launch a ball in the right field, I mean,
You still got to hit it.
it's going.
Right. So we're going to get into that, unless we just blew our load right there.
Yeah.
We'll get into that a little bit. Tommy got picked up. Should we have grabbed him for 2 prospects? It's a legitimate question, even though he's gone now. Is he really worth prospects at this point, or is he worth a small contract and a little bit of money? Cavs had some activity in the draft. We picked up a couple of guys, not the 4 guys that we thought, 2, and we're going to take a quick look at that. And also, is Tyler Zeller the new Z? Is he the new Z for
think
Cleveland?
so.
Or is he a big F? We'll bat that around. And then we've got Waiters as well, pick number 4. A lot of angst and I guess confusion by most of the punditry, but possibly a really good pick, a good athletic player. So we're going to check out that as well. Free agency. NBA free agency is here.
Yep.
Cavs have done absolutely nothing, and hopefully we'll do some stuff right now. We're going to assume that they're in deep talks with a few players right now. We've got some holes to fill.
Game Day Battle is brought to you by Bamboozle's Restaurant and Lounge in Parma. They have the best drink specials anywhere. Seriously, buy one, get one free drinks. How often do you hear of it? You don't. They do it twice a week. Billy's mom makes the pasta sauce all the time, and the burgers, you simply won't find a better one. Check them out, bamboozles.com. Again, bamboozles.com. When you go there, tell them GDB sent you.
Paradise.
Grains of paradise. The Cavs made quite a bit of noise actually in the NBA draft, picking number 4, a player that did not get, at least as far as I saw, selected at number 4, 3, 2, or 1 in any mock draft. I mean, maybe 6 or 7. He was down the list, and that was Dion Waiters. We picked him up. So the big question is, not was it a good pick, wasn't a good pick, and we can toss that out there if we want. But more specifically, why is he going to be a help to this team, or why not, or both? So the other side of it was the end of the draft, the end of the first round at least. Tyler Zeller was picked up at 17 by the Mavericks, knowing they were going to trade to us.
Yep.
We were giving them 3 picks, 2 second-round picks, 1 first-round pick, all for Tyler Zeller. Is he the new Z? Is he a big F? Is this a guy that can really be that force in the center that we had so long with? I know the names are cool now because we got two Europeans with Z last names, but realistically similar players for a similar
Absolutely.
job. So is he really that type of player? Is it a good pickup? Is there somebody else you would have rather have seen, whether it be all 3 of those picks we gave up or at least 1 or 2 of those picks? And overall, thoughts on the draft, kind of a grade for the draft.
I like what they did. I think they addressed both of our glaring needs, and that was shooting guard and center. You know, we needed another scorer off the point, and we needed a big man to post up down low to shuffle in with Jamison and Andy, and with Zeller in there too. He is going to be more of an off the bench player, kind of Z. He'll crush the boards and he'll hit that 17-foot jumper, probably almost exactly the same style player.
He really is.
But I mean, that's what they need down low, and you know, Jamison, to get him some release off the glass, because he's a scorer that could go for 30. So you want to get him as many shot opportunities as you can. And Dion Waiters, they were sold on this guy before they even worked anybody out. You know, Byron Scott said that he had this guy at number 2 on his board off the rip. He felt that he was the best shooting guard behind Anthony Davis, and they had no problems taking him that high. They actually said that they did more research on this guy than they have on any other player in any other draft as long as they've been working the draft game. So management, Cavs know they needed to get this pick right. They couldn't blow this pick. This is a huge time with our rebuilding year, and to get somebody out there with Kyrie Irving that can go out there and run the floor with them, and they feel that they found it in this guy. And the speculation I get from everybody, you know, he wasn't a starter. You know, he played behind a senior. He was only the 6th man, but when he came into games, he would dominate games. 12.6 points, 2 rebounds, 2.6 assists. You know, he moved it around. Shot 47% from the field. And, you know, we needed that scorer. We needed a threat. He's athletic. He's mobile. He can create his own shots. And those are the 3 things you need from somebody at the shooting guard position. So I look at him almost like a Russell Westbrook, but, you know, not the point guard style. 6'4".
Big name.
Yeah. You know, Harrison Barnes was out there at 4. Could have seemed like the more obvious pick. I talked about him a lot last week. 6'8", obvious big man. Go out there.
High on him.
That 7-foot wingspan. You know, that could have filled off that one of our needs right away. But they got the 2 guys that they wanted, and I'm excited to see what these guys can do.
Well, you know, it's always fun for the media to bash Cleveland for so many reasons.
Absolutely.
And they take an opportunity like this to look at Robinson on the board and a few other guys and say, wow, why would you take a guy that didn't even start? But the reality is he was a 6th man of the year in the Big East, a very tough conference, and he was only a starter for one reason, or not a starter, I should say, for one reason only, because he didn't want to play defense. Now that's bad, but not because he didn't have the talent, not because he didn't have the ability. So if, from a coaching perspective, you're thinking he had everything that it took to be a number 2 pick, a number 3 pick, or even a number 4 pick, we get him at number 4, and we can work that out of him. You know, we've got at least 2 or 3 years with this guy to sort of let him mature. You've seen a progression from high school where he transferred multiple times. I don't know the reasons, various different reasons, I'm sure, but that's not normal.
Yeah.
He transferred a lot. Went to Syracuse. After going to Syracuse and the first season getting almost, 15, 14 minutes a game because he refused to play defense. And when I say play defense, not that he wouldn't go back to the ball, but he didn't want to get into the defensive schemes. He wanted to be ready to go down the field. And Syracuse, like a lot of Big East teams, they play a lot of zone. It's a really aggressive, fast-moving conference. So zone should be fairly easy to play. You'd think he'd just go along with the program,
Right.
but he wouldn't. So it shows a lot of stubbornness. But he wanted to transfer after the first season there, after his freshman year. His mom, so it's being reported, basically told him, no, you're not going to transfer.
Right.
So it's nice that he's got that sort of family presence, and he listened to her, and he stayed there, and he agreed to play some defense, and he did. He didn't start. They still refused to start him, but he got a lot more minutes. He got like 25 minutes. So that is a starter, really, or at least close to a starter. And when he played, look at his numbers. He put up great numbers. He's a great shot. He's got an amazing, like aggressive, sort of bully-like attack to the rim. I love it. I love seeing that because that's not Kyrie. Kyrie is a much more finesse-like player, and if you've got that sort of what do they always call it? Like the thunder and lightning, you know, you got to defend
power
against
and speed.
Exactly. You got to defend against aggression and finesse at the same time.
Yep.
It's a beautiful combination.
And even if they only brought him in to use him as a sixth man off the bench, I don't even mind that because I feel that that sixth man position is almost emerging as larger than a starting center. Look at the two teams that went to the West. They had Manu Ginobili coming off the bench and James Harden right there. You got that threat that could come in fresh when the other guys are down and gash them for 20, 25 points off the bench.
Real quick. Well, the NBA draft happened. It's over.
It is.
And now we've got Dwight Howard that'll be coming to probably not. So I'm going to throw this out there right now. It's free agency. Delonte West, he's a free agent.
Bring him in.
I like Delonte.
Bucket of chicken is a signing bonus.
I like Delonte. Plays hard, with heart every game.
He does. He goes hard in the paint
And with LeBron's mom.
and in the bedroom.
I wouldn't know about any of those things.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't. We'll teach you.
Probably not.
Not with
So not Delonte West. I mean, it was more of a joke. but actually, technically, he's out there. He was a hard player, before. So maybe they would want him back, but I doubt it.
Dallas will probably pick
It's a
him back up.
reminder. I don't think they are.
I think they will.
It's a reminder of the
If they
past.
can't get Darren Williams, they will pick up Delonte.
But I think honestly, our first objective is to lock down Guy because he is.
Oh,
free
yeah.
agent.
Yep.
And,
Get him.
Sign him up.
the plan is, I guess, for them to make him a
Depth.
nice offer.
Depth.
Yeah, you gotta have him. So beyond that, though, I just thought I threw a few names out there, and we can just
I will shoot them down
and Dale can shoot
with
them down.
ease. Go ahead.
But young guys, I don't like the signing a 33, 34-year-old guy. How about Jason Thompson? He's a center.
Who the hell is that?
And power forward with the Kings. They took Robinson, so
Need a
he's
center.
probably on his way out.
Yep.
And we could probably get him cheap, and he would be a nice backup center.
We got center and power forward.
Yeah, we got
packed in,
yeah,
like
we got
packed
some
in, packed in. Who else you got? Throw them up there. We're
Throw 'em
shooting.
up?
We're shooting skeet.
Ready?
Yep.
Spencer Hawes, 24 years old, center, unrestricted free agent, and he's out of the 76ers. He's got the long jump, and here we go again with a center that's got the shot.
Like him.
But if we're going to play Zeller as a starting center eventually, maybe having a guy off the bench that plays the same way is a good idea. He's also got, because the 76ers have been in the playoff experience, he's an older guy, a little bit older at least, and he can probably coach him along.
They're going to start a homeboy from Ohio State there now, so that's probably why they're getting rid of him.
It's only 12 roster spots. Can't have all these
Can't
guys.
have everybody.
They got their beds made with our roster right now. We just got to wait and see. There's really no
Yep.
room
Oh,
for anybody, even though we have money, man.
What do you guys think about another small forward?
I don't know who, Mike. Maybe you should just throw another one up there.
Gerald Green, 26 years old, unrestricted free agent. But he's a great scorer. He's a three-point shooter. He does it all, and he's a small forward. So I think he's an all-around player that can be a
Gerald
good
Green.
tool for this team.
Oh, he's splattered all over there now.
Well, go pick him
Still
up.
like him?
Go pick him up.
All right.
Use your new vacuum you got.
We have the technology. TriStar. Anybody else? I got more rounds over here.
No, but why don't you throw a few up there?
Oh, there's none.
Shoot
actually.
those things down, huh? Let's
There's
shoot your
none.
players
I'm
down.
looking into my magical crystal basketball, and I see the Cavs signing no one.
Not a single person.
Nope. Classic Cleveland free agent style. We don't sign nobody. They're building a team through the draft. They've got guys locked up and guys behind them, and there's just no room for them to bring in any of those names.
Well,
The top guys on the list, like Steve Nash and Darren Williams and Dwight Howard, those guys aren't coming here. How was Steve Nash going to back up Kyrie Irving? I mean, it's ridiculous. It's not going to happen.
if you were to bring Nash here, if for some reason they were to bring him here, you develop a new offense. You develop a 2-point guard offense, and you work that.
Yeah.
Two point guards, 2 centers that shoot. Come on.
If he wasn't getting it done with Stoudemire and all them when he was winning MVPs of all the year, they weren't winning no championships.
But they're just saying that they needed one piece.
Everybody always needs one piece.
They do.
One piece.
You like to always need one piece, right?
Yeah, sometimes you need 2.
Oh.
I don't like Omri Caspi being a starter. I would like.
Well,
to see
he won't be a starter no more. Well, G's gonna start.
We hope.
No,
If they resign him, if they don't, you're seeing Caspi out there starting.
No. I guarantee we'll get rid of Caspi. We'll probably cut
Oh,
Caspi.
you're gonna get rid of both of your small forwards.
We'll probably get rid of Caspi, but we're gonna sign G. Trust me, he's not going nowhere.
Yeah, we're signing.
There's a lot of a few other teams that have expressed interest, so maybe he's
not
thinking.
going nowhere.
All right.
Especially with all the young guys we got, dude. We could probably have the youngest team in the NBA.
He's right.
We do. Yeah, we have a very young team, and the guys that I mentioned are all young as well. I don't like the whole take. Well, I mean, except for Antoine Jameson.
You need one grandpa.
It's like the grandpa out there.
The Indians.
Hey!
The Indians have 2 All-Stars, really probably 3 All-Stars. The 2, and we've got what? Were you just scoffing at my?
The third one, I'll give you 2, but it's definitely a tough compete for that third one.
Kipnis doesn't deserve it.
I didn't say he didn't deserve it, but to compete with the Robinson, if you didn't pay attention to the last week's show, I said it. He's gonna have a tough time going against my boy Cano.
Okay, so you're saying that he's that much better.
He's that young dude. He's that up and coming guy. And that's who he's got to be afraid of now because Kipnis is that dude.
And he's not on a major market team.
Exactly.
Either, so that's part of it too. The Yankees have that pull power of people who vote and don't know baseball and go, oh yeah, he's a Yankee and he hits home runs. I'm gonna vote for him.
No, but he's a great defensive player. He's just an all-star second baseman.
Cano,
I won't take that from him. He's a great baseball player. His numbers are right there with the best of anybody at second base. I'll give you that. But Kipnis, I'm not taking anything from him, but he is a great player. He's up and coming. This is what you want to see.
Yeah.
And we need that right now.
Well, here's what bothers me. He's the rookie of the year this year. The only reason he's not is because he played a little bit more last year than
he was
than
hurt
should have.
last year, and
No, Kipnis?
yeah, we played and he got hurt.
Couple weeks.
Yeah.
He played for about a month.
Well, but if they brought him up a little bit later.
Kill my deer.
But what it comes down to,
Get out of my face, man. Damn, my bad.
what it comes down to though is he is one of the hottest players in the league right now.
Okay.
But he lacks the name. Therefore, he doesn't get to be an all-star.
That's not true at all.
How many people do you think would vote for Cabrera because they think he's some other Cabrera? You know how many Cabreras there are in the league?
That's not true.
He's not a big star.
Who, Cabrera?
Yeah.
He was there last year. He made All-Star team.
He's a big star in Cleveland, but he's not a big national star. Nobody knows who Kipnis is. They think Kipnis what? Katniss?
Yeah, I doubt it.
They will after another year of numbers like this.
Exactly.
That's true.
Cabrera took him a while to get exposure like he has now, and he now is starting to show. He's being chosen.
All right, so you're not upset. Neither of you guys are upset about him getting. You don't think he got snubbed?
I think he deserved it. I think he got a snub. He should be on the team with the numbers that he
Maybe
has.
he'll get a reserve.
But how it works with all-star teams in any sports is that you usually make it the year after your coming out year.
Yeah,
your most productive season.
You proved yourself.
And you proved yourself and came back to the table and proved yourself again.
Absolutely.
I can take that. Does it matter? Does it even matter at all, really? I mean,
No, it doesn't.
Does this in any way help our team? Does it help the status of Cleveland in any way?
Maybe make him
Play harder?
maybe thirstier.
Well, they may be like big names, and they may Kipnis. We brought him up in the farm team.
Mm-hmm.
We also brought Laporta up after getting him from,
I don't know where they got
Milwaukee.
him from.
No, it's Twins. Did we get him from the Twins? Who
I'm
we
not
trade
sure.
CC to?
New York.
We know. We
We traded CC to the Brewers. That's right,
Oh,
Milwaukee.
yeah, that's right.
We got Laporta, and we kept Laporta in the in the farm team. My point is,
for CC Sabathia, punch me in the dick.
What are you talking about? That's a great trade.
we did.
Yeah, they're laughing now. What's Cliff Lee doing?
A lot of nothing as well.
A World Series later, he's on 5.
But you know,
Yeah.
what an idiot. He gonna leave Philly and then go to Texas and then leave Texas and then
Bring him
go
back.
back to Philly.
Bring him back.
Look like an idiot. He should have stayed down there with Texas. They're the next hot team and they're gonna win it all.
He's like an idiot. He's going for the bigger contract. He gets the bigger contract,
No, he took
more
a
money.
pay cut.
Oh, to go back?
He took a pay cut to go back to the
All right, he's
Phillies.
an idiot. Yeah. All right. Well, he's looking for another
Now he's like 1
series.
in 10 or something.
He's 0-5.
I'm talking about his whole
He
career.
hasn't won a game all year.
Well, there you go.
Trade Masterson for Cliff Lee.
I would probably do it. Seriously, I mean, come on, Cliff Lee. I mean, are you kidding me? When the guy's on,
Oh,
is there a
yeah.
better pitcher in baseball? Probably not.
He's untouchable. He's got some good stuff.
So you do it, both of you?
I
Wow.
would. Why not?
Expected some heat from that, but no,
I would. Why?
I wouldn't.
Cliff Lee's a beast.
Masterson's pitching for us. He's pitching well.
Trade a Baldo for Cliff Lee?
I would trade a Baldo for a fucking ice cream cone. So
Oh, now you're back off the wagon now?
Oh,
I'm off the
man.
wagon.
He pitched well today, man. He had no run
You got,
support,
you got
though.
a nasty relationship with Baldo.
Well, you inspire a good question. Brantley's batting 4th right now. He's batting cleanup.
Right?
What kind of a
It's a tough
team?
spot.
Well, okay. What team has won the World Series or even arrived?
With the leadoff man?
Arrived.
batting fourth?
Yes, exactly.
This is what-
I mean, what kind of
Batting
strategy
cleanup,
is-
Ricky Henderson. Come on.
Right, exactly. So, what kind of a team are we where that is our fourth hitter?
We're the team that's going to be head coachless.
No, I like
guarantee
that.
you. I mark
Active
my
teams
words.
play hard. Every active team is playing
Mark
hard.
my
for
words.
Cleveland.
You heard it here first. That dude's going to get canned.
Oh.
And there's already
Do you want
rumors
to get Wedge
coming
back?
out.
Do you want to get Wedge back?
I like Wedge.
Wedge had talent that he couldn't get to work. Acta has no talent and he gets him to work.
I
Yeah,
want Mike
but-
Hargrove.
Bring him back.
Bring him back.
I think
Hargrove?
he's busy doing
He
a
wanted to
car
come back.
commercial, a car dealership
Yeah,
commercial.
yeah. He's still. That means you still got pull in Cleveland when you're doing commercials.
He
Remember
wanted to
me
come
when
back.
the Indians were good? Buy
Yeah.
this car.
He wanted to come back. We didn't want to bring him back.
That's what it's all about.
Pipe up, yeah. Just
It's all
say
about.
whatever
It's all
we want.
about the raisings.
It is all about the raisings. And Dale,
Hey,
hook us up with
some
a
raisins.
raising
I
of
got
the
two.
year.
I got 2 raisings.
Oh my God, we're gonna be here for
No, they're
hours.
quick. They're
Two
quick.
raisins.
Number 1.
You got 2 raisins.
Number 1 is to, I'm going to take the easy way. I'm going to welcome our new players to the Cavaliers, Dion Waiters and Zeller, Tyler Zeller. Welcome to the Cavs. And I would also like to raise my beer to another guy out there who didn't get drafted by the name of William Buford. The best
Ooh.
3-point threat in Ohio State Buckeyes history is available out there. So,
Walk on?
yeah,
Walk
I
on.
like it. Buford, come on over. And second, finally, this has been bothering me for a long time. I watch a lot of Sports Center. I watch ESPN is on my TV. It's almost the only channel that I watch. So the commercials get very repetitive to me. And there's just commercial for Talaris Credit Union, and it's got this little blonde kid, and he's on there telling these ridiculous stories, and I've never wanted to punch a little kid in the face so much. Bring up this guy's picture, Mike. Show this guy.
Look at that.
Yeah, I see that. Every 15 minutes, I gotta hear this kid go for a minute and a half. Make some new commercials, man. Otherwise, I'm gonna beat the Talaris kid into a bloody pulp. Give him a black eye. Ooh. Child abuse. Right here on Game Day Battle.
How classic.
God, seriously. I hope somebody else feels the same way. They have to.
Well, there's
They
a lot
have
of
to.
commercials like that. You just want to.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, and I've noticed it. Remember the Colt McCoy F-150 commercial? That one used to get me so bad.
You know what gets me mad? The one with the. You can give your kid whooping cough or something and have the baby coughing all the time. Nobody want to hear that
That's
stuff.
probably on that Telemundo or whatever you're
no,
watching.
hell, I don't
late
even
night.
watch that shit. I'm sick of hearing about
Racist
that
joke,
baby.
Dale? Is that a racist joke?
I want to hear about that baby coughing, okay? We gotta know what's going on out there, man. That one.
No.
All right, well, back to my raising.
Raise your beer, buddy.
I'm raising my beer to the manager side of the stuff with Chris Grant and Manny Acta. And if you guys don't start shaping up and this is going to be your final year and get the fuck out of this city and get the boot right along with everybody else. So this is your time to prove yourself with Chris Grant with his picks. And if these picks don't shape up to the way they made them seem, then he's going to be out, and same way with Manny Acta.
Well, he already set up his scapegoat when he said that Waiters was Byron Scott's guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
He'll only ready to go, that's what Byron Scott wanted. I really what? Kyrie?
And Manny Acta, I'll tell you what, if you don't get this team to start winning anything, you're going to be right out of a job.
You'll be acting unemployed.
Yeah.
You're proud of yourself, aren't you?
I'm going to roll it.
All right, well, I'm going to raise my beer to the entire state of Michigan for your
God.
crappy-ass fucking roads. Now, I've said this before. I've been going to Michigan quite often for the past maybe year and a half. Woman's family lives there, so we've been going there. It's actually a nice state, except every fucking time I go there, it can be a Saturday morning at any time, Friday afternoon, any time of the day or night, any day of the week, and there's fucking construction backed up. And so we have like a 2-hour drive, a 3-hour drive. Every single time, no matter what highway we take, a half-hour wait, a 45-minute wait, just to get through some construction. It is the worst run highway system I've ever seen in my freaking life. It's really pathetic, so hats off to you.
So piss on Michigan.
Yeah, that.
That's what we're saying.
So it has been
Incredible
real,
cheer.
it's been fun. Brett, hope you can make it back.
Yep. I can't wait to find out how that's staycation. What was it? Vacation?
Vacation.
However that worked out
Yeah.
for you.
Need me one of those. Can you
He's
buy
taking
those?
2. He's taking 2 because
You can actually put them on layaway now at Sears. I kid you not. That's a true statement. I saw it on Yahoo today. You can actually put a vacation on layaway. Pay on it.
what does that mean? Okay, so you pay into it, and then when you're paid off, you get to
You
go.
get to go.
Couldn't you just
And
put
if
that
you
into
die
an account?
before it's paid off, well, I mean, I'm sure you could if you were rolling like Mike Glass, but there's some poor people out there that want to go to the tropics too. So they'd be like, I go to Walmart, I put my vacation on layaway,
Well, no.
and then I go make my payments, and then I'm gonna be going in 2017. I hope Cuba is still there.
Cuba. But I mean, couldn't you take that same money and put it into an account? Like, isn't that all they're doing?
Roll it over.
No, you had a savings account. You just take that money instead of giving it to Sears, you give it to the bank.
Yeah, but then you're like, man, look at all that money in 2017 so far away, and that AK looks so sweet. You know,
AK.
it's like tough
Or
decisions.
like you got backdrafts and they
Yeah.
owe them money. You don't want to pay them.
Yep. You're like, damn, that
All
new
right,
Trent
all right,
Richardson
protected.
Nike jersey looks sweet.
I need that.